Hi, and welcome to the Newcastle Farmers Market. Tim Qualls along with Greg down here, and I'm telling you, I always get excited when I come there. First of all, I hit the flea market outside before I ever come in because that's always fun, Greg.
Flea market's going. This is good weather today, you know, and they're almost out there every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you know, weather permitting. But most days they're there. If there's rain, snow, sleet, year-round, you're going to find someone set up.
Yeah, let me tell you where Newcastle Farmers Market is located on Route 13 in Wilmington, Delaware. If you're coming over from Jersey, Philadelphia, or any of the areas over there, just come on. It's very accessible, right there. I mean, you can't. What we refer to as Harris Corner, which is about 273 come together, big intersection, and it's big because the farmers market is big and everybody's trying to get into Newcastle Farmers Market here. But Greg, you know, hours, because you're only open, not like most farmers markets. It's been here for over 50 years, and you're only open certain hours and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, someone once told me that all markets have their own kind of DNA, and this market has always been a Friday, Saturday, Sunday market, and it's been that way for 50 years, I think. We're 9 to 9 on Friday and Saturday and 10 to 6 on Sunday. Our Dutch section is closed on Sundays, so plenty of time to get out here. You know, Friday is typically a bit of a slower day, so if you're looking to avoid the major rush and the parking lot jammed up on a Saturday, then it's a good day to come. But you're going to find everyone open on those 3 days except for the Dutch section, which is open Friday and Saturday, Tim.
Yeah, and closed on Sunday. But when you're talking about it coming over here, you talk about uniqueness. What I like about this, because it's been here for 50 years, you got some of the, you know, in the flea market side of it, every week, some of the same people coming up and setting up, but you always have new people out there too. So that's why I like always getting out there and hitting that. But then you come indoors, and inside the Newcastle Farmers Market, unique, because you got restaurants, you got it all.
Yeah, there's over 70 merchants inside. You know, we have 2 huge produce stands on both ends of the building, and we have several different merchants that do all sorts of different things. And we're standing by one of them now. This is a AGN Leather belt shop and handbags, and this is where you can come and get a custom belt that you can have literally built to order right here for you. And they have a selection that you just wouldn't believe, and just the smell of the leather when you walk over here makes it one of those special shops and a big attraction here at the market.
Yeah, so. And when I kind of say that, because they got both sides, you got handbags over here, you got belts over here, and our camera went inside here. I just want to come in because I always grab this young lady. When I buy a belt, she's the one that cuts it for me and everything. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. The belt-wise, I mean, anything and everything.
Yep, everything, all the sizes, from kids to adults, any size.
And dress belts to
Casual dress, design, anything.
And the nice thing about it is you custom cut it for the customer.
That's right, and they're all 100% solid leather.
Yeah, that's what we like coming here, is because we can just smell the leather. Now, you can pick out a belt. You might want a different belt buckle. You guys carry a large line of belt buckles as well.
That's right, and all our belts, you can change the buckles on them.
Yeah, come down and see Nandini down here. She'll custom. Now, you take that. Now, that's you like that belt. You know, it would definitely go around you 3 times.
Tim, but they can cut it for me. They can cut this for me if I wanted it. So that's what's great about it. You can really get whatever you need. Perfect size. You know, you go to those department stores, you buy a belt and it's just not right, so you end up taking your, you know, ink pen and you're trying to rip a hole in it to make it fit. Well, here they can just do it for you and cut it to size.
And that's what makes it nice. I mean, and like she, yeah. I bought 3 or 4 of them here. I mean, it's easy. You come in, pick out the belt, and you say, okay, here's, and they mark it and cut it and all that. And we want to thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
I'll show them the pocketbooks as we're walking out of here, because AGN Leather's right here in Newcastle Farmers Market. Both sides. I love this. We can stay here all day because I just love the smell of leather, and that's all you smell when you come in here. Great line of pocketbooks, selection, wallets. I don't care what you're looking for. You can see, you know, and name brands. You know, it's everywhere. I mean, I've never seen a wider selection than what you're going to find at AGN Leathers.
Yeah, these are hand-painted bags and unique, where you're just not going to find them anywhere else. They have vendors that do this for them, and they bring them in from you know, places that you can't find them anywhere else. So very unique, and one of those specialty stores that you just have to see to believe it. It's really a great store and a great place to come shop for leather bags and as well as the belts. So
yeah, we're standing here. I just saw a guy come by with a fresh haircut. I saw him in the chair as I walked by. I want to remind everybody, one of the busiest places here in Newcastle Farmers Market, there's usually a line. Fridays you can come in and squeeze in. Saturdays you're going to wait a little bit. But the barbershop here, they got a great barbershop.
I remember the first day I walked through this market several years ago. That was one of the first stores I saw that I just thought was the neatest thing I've ever seen in any market I've been to, and I've been to a lot. It's just old school, classic barbershop. You got 10 plus barbers in there. It's cheap and you can
reasonable.
Yeah, it's reasonable, and it's just it feels like you're walking back in time. It really does.
Yeah,
it makes it.
I like it. If you give me a number 2 haircut, you got to remember those. You still have that there, and then you got the old barber's pole spinning outside.
Oh yeah, it's just a classic shop where you don't come across something like that very much these days. So you'd be hard to find it, and that's what makes it an attractive spot. And we're in the office and we get phone calls all the day. Is the barbershop open? Is the barbershop there? And and people have their favorite barbers who've been in there for years and years and years cutting hair, and they know them. And it's one of those really neat places that you can bring your kid for. My kids had their first haircuts there. Literally, I have pictures of them. So friendly for a place to come where you can get something to eat, get your hair cut.
Traditional.
Get a leather belt, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it's all here at Newcastle Farmers Market. But this is a good time for me to interrupt the show here for a special announcement because it's coming that time of the year, and I love it this time of year. Been participating in it since you got here. One of the things that you kind of added to it, big fall festival that's coming, and we do it each and every year. Let's talk about that just a little bit.
This will be our 4th annual fall festival. It's an outdoor event. It's been a great tradition for the past several years, and we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. We have big tents outside. We have Amish horse and buggy rides. We have live music. We have face painting. We have magic shows this year. We have kids pumpkin painting. So the list goes on and on. We have prizes and giveaways. It's a really neat annual event that we're having. It's going to be this October 19th and 20th, Friday, Saturday. And it's really something to see if you haven't been. It's a great place to bring the kids.
I know you got some great entertainment lined up. When you talk about it, you got magic, you got all kinds of things that's going to be taking place. You do a fantastic job on it each and every year. And you have an opportunity. Greg mans the wheel himself. I see him out there. He has a lot of fun with that. But you spin the big wheel. People have an opportunity to win dollars to come spend inside the farmers market here.
Yeah, we give away gift certificates, discount coupons, prizes. So that's a big attraction. People love that. Everyone likes something for free, easy to everyone has a chance. So it's definitely one of the neat things we added to it from the beginning, and we keep adding to it, and it's growing. And we're looking forward to this year's event. We're praying for good weather, but it's not weather. No matter what, it's under tents, and we'll be there. So yeah. Rain or shine.
Yeah, rain or shine, and there again, you can come out, and if it's raining, you come out and enjoy it underneath the tent, and then you come inside the farmers market because the farmers market is still open inside, and the flea market be going on. Those that'll stand out there in the rain, but it's activities and what dates again?
The 19th and 20th of October this year, and it's a Friday, Saturday, and it starts early in the morning, and most things kick off 10ish, but you can get out here early, walk around. The horse and buggies will start earlier in the morning, and then they go until pretty much the sun goes down, and they just keep going and going. You really have an opportunity to do everything. So it's not like you're going to be out here wishing you were able to because of lines or whatever. So we make it very, it works well. So
yeah, it's a big fall festival. You don't want to miss that. That's all happening here at Newcastle Farmers Market. Once again, for those people that's not in the state of Delaware and don't know where the Newcastle Farmers Market is located, Route 13, 273, known as Harris Corner. If you're coming down 495, 295, or 95 and all of it, they all have exits for Route 13. So get off on Route 13, head over toward the airport because you're diagonally across from the Wilmington Airport, so you're easy to find.
Yeah, we're right inside Airport Plaza Shopping Center, and I know for those of you who've seen this show in the past, it's a big plaza that has a BJ's and a Home Depot, several restaurants and banks and So easy to find once you get to 13 and you look at the airport. You can get in several ways, and that's where we are.
I never looked at it that way. How much you have to do inside the airport plaza when you're starting with the market here, and then as you said, like the different stores. So you come over here and make a day out of it, and enjoy just a fun-filled day of shopping where you got enjoyment for the kids too, because the market's all about family.
Yeah, and us Delawareans are privileged to have the no tax, sales tax shopping advantage, and a lot of people know that and come to this plaza, from New Jersey and from New York and Pennsylvania, but it's really, you go outside of Delaware and you're like, oh man, that sales tax. So here you don't have it, and it really makes a difference when you're shopping for lots of stuff the week or the month.
Big difference when you're talking about grocery bills or coming in here buying big items. I'll never forget, I got to tell when I was in Bermuda and I was riding, I asked the guy in the carriage over there, we were taking a ride. I said, what do you guys do for vacation? I said, you're in vacation paradise. He said, well, I go to the United States. I said, well, where do you go? He said, Delaware. I said, well, that's where we're from. He said, I go over there for the Newcastle Farmers Market. And it just blew my mind. True story. And he comes over here because he can buy merchandise here and he can ship it there cheaper than what he can buy it there because the import taxes and all that.
Yeah, it's definitely a widely known market that has been here for over 50 years. I think it's almost 60 now, Tim. So, if it's been here that long, it must be good. So if you've never been, it's definitely worth checking out to see it for yourself. Because this show won't do it, obviously.
Yeah, you got to come check it. You can't see it all in this show, that's for sure. Here at the Newcastle Farmers Market, Route 13 and 273. I tell you, one of the places I always stop when I come in, my good friend, been friends with him for many years, 20 years now. Crazy Jack is what I refer to him, but it's Jack at J&D Collectibles, and you're Steeler Jack now, I guess, huh?
Oh, we're stone Pittsburgh Steelers. We have about 700 items in here, 7,000 customers, and we are the Price is Right show, not Let's Make a Deal show. You're not going anywhere and get this merchandise as cheap as we have it here.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, it's merchandise. If you got a sports team out there, you got to be amazed with what he's got in here.
I love the store. Jack and I always tease each other. I'm a native Buffalonian, so I'm always looking for Bill's stuff, and Jack can't ever really seem to find any in this part of the world, but he's been working on it.
Well, it's one of these deals that I know because where he's at, and he ain't stupid, but you got the Eagles, you got to carry some Eagles stuff, but you got a lot of Raven fans in this area, you got a lot of Redskin fans in this area, you got a lot of Pittsburgh fans in this area. And all over the world, you got Dallas Cowboy fans, so, yeah.
But we are definitely working on some Buffalo stuff because there's a ranch out in Texas, and they've been breeding buffaloes for years. If we can't get him something for Christmas in here, we're going to bring him a little buffalo in and give it.
Well, there's that, what do they do? Who comes to the games now that you're not living there anymore?
Yeah, well,
I can remember. Yeah.
I have nothing more to say. I'm just all I say is this is a great shop for all sports fans, and there's lots to choose from. So it's not just Pittsburgh Steelers stuff, but there's all the surrounding regional teams here, and of course the Cowboys. Tim, I know you're a big Cowboys fan.
They have to be, and what I like about it, because you go to places, and when you're in an area, usually the department stores and everything, they carry just the Eagles or just whatever. Here, I don't care what team you're looking for. If Jack ain't got to just ask him about it, he'll get it. You got the Giants over here. I mean, you got, and then you change it up. Not only football season, basketball season.
And the Raven people love to come here because they can run back down to Baltimore and say a Steeler guy waited on them hand and foot.
There you go. Big Steeler fan here. San Francisco 40. You got every team out here, but Buffalo. There's I think it's a personal thing, right?
Yeah, well, it's a back and forth between me and Jack, but that's okay. I mean, I'm sure folks that are watching can see just the amount of little trinkets and sports collectible items in here, and there's always something neat and always something new. If it's out there and it's cool and neat, Jack's gonna find it. So, and there's regulars that come out here week after week.
Through the door right here, she's a Green Bay Packer fan. I've been promising her that I'm going to get her something for a year and a half. I bet it's not too far off in the future.
And holidays are around the corner, so. But if you're out there and you're looking for sports memorabilia, like Greg said, it doesn't get any better than this because he carries things that you can't find anywhere else. I mean, you got toasters that imprint your team logo on your toast and all this. You know, you got it's so many different things to choose from. Waffle irons, I mean, then the little trinkets and everything. J&D Collectibles inside the Newcastle Farmers Market, located on Route 13, 273 there. And Jack, it's always a pleasure to tell the folks to come see you.
Go Pittsburgh.
We're going to take a little break. We stepped inside one of the many shops inside the Newcastle Farmers Market. When you're looking at this, you know, this gives you an idea how big the market truly is, Greg. I mean, this store here, this is a full-blown furniture store with prices that you're not going to find anywhere else. That's what makes the Newcastle Farmers Market what it is, the pricing on everything.
Yeah, Cohen's Furniture, this is one of their outlet centers, and you know, you're going to find all the name brand furniture makers here, and great prices, and they're really, really great people. They have everything that you need if it's even not in here, and so we're real happy they've been here for a while. You know, it's just one of those huge stores at the market that you know, that a lot of people maybe don't realize is here, that we want to make sure they do know so they can save some money when they're out shopping for furniture. You really have to come here first because you can find this stuff at any furniture store anywhere, and you're going to find it cheaper here.
Yeah, when I'm looking at this, I mean, just look at the different bedroom suits. I mean, and this, you're talking, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. You don't realize until you come in here the quality of the merchandise that's inside here. And then I look at the price, and it's just unbelievable. I mean, you're looking at different bedroom suits back there. It's just one right after another, so it doesn't matter what type of your flavor is, you've got it here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if you're looking at some of the footage, you know, you're going to find, you know, the classic leather couches. I mean, a lot of it's Ashley furniture. You can find beds for your kids. There's bunk beds here. They have mattress sets, you know, recliner chairs, lamps, accessories. So, you know, it's really a spot to look for your, you know, furniture needs if you're out in the market shopping. You got to come here first to check it out.
And when you're talking about that, I want to remind everybody, too, when you talk about big merchandise, I'm going to pay $849 for this couch and sofa here, and I ain't going to pay no more. I ain't going to pay no taxes on it. You know, so that's one of the things you got to look at when you're going someplace else. You got a 10% tax on there. You got to add another, what, $80 on that, maybe?
Yeah, and you know, they work with great layaway plans. So you know, you don't have to come in here and you know, put everything down. You can work and chip away at it, and they work really, really great with people. They're a wonderful family. We're really happy to have them here. It's a Cohen's Furniture store. They're you know, one of the big stores here in the market. Hard to miss. So certainly, again, if you're in the market and you're looking for any type of furniture, come here first, and they can get you what you need. They have catalogs to look through. They do delivery, so they're really good taking care of their customers.
You said something to me right there that just, you know, when you were talking, Greg, it made me, one of the most important things about the Newcastle Farmers Market is the families, because it's family-owned business. It's small business people. That's what, you know, when you come in here, you're working directly with the owner of the shop because they're here. This is their life.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that when you're dealing with a family that operates their business, like, so it's owner operated, they're the ones here, they're the ones dealing directly with the customer, you get a way better service and a way better feel than you would when you just go to a place that just has employees that work there. So it's just makes it that much more worth, you know, coming to a place where the family runs the business, and that's typical for the most of the market here. I mean, they're all owner operated businesses, which makes it, you know, that much better when you're, you know, dealing with folks in your shopping.
Negotiation too. I mean, you can negotiate with. Because I was just thinking when you said that, it's something we never hit on. I was thinking, you know, we've talked to a couple of the and their owners, the people at the belt. She's one of the owners. Jack, the J&D Collectibles, he's one of the owners. You know, so you got a lot of times the owner right there in the shop working. Now sometimes you got some employees as well because you know you got a lot of business comes through. Thousands of people come to the Newcastle Farmers Market each and every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I want to remind everybody, Friday, Saturday,
9 to 9, and Sunday from 10 to 6, out here at the Farmers Market, 3 days a week.
And it's all here for you, and the mattresses, all that, and all. And we want to get back and remind you once again, we're going to make our way down the way here in just a minute to the Dutch section. When you talk Pennsylvania Dutch section, that's kind of where the Fall Festival came out of. I mean, you kind of just opened the doors to that new area and kind of let it flow right on out into the parking lot.
Yeah, you know, the Dutch merchants are the ones who, you know, do the pig roast out there, and they're the ones who supply the food. It's for the whole market, obviously, but you know, it sort of has that Amish sort of fall feel because we have the horse and buggy rides, you know, but that's where the folks who are kind of operating the you know, the food and you know, the horse and buggy rides, it's kind of the Dutch section feel, and that's where it's located, right outside door 3 out in the parking lot. You can't miss it. Right along 273 there is where we put the big tents up, and then the horse and buggy rides, you know, start there and they go right around the market and back around to the tents. It's really a neat event.
I know you're in line every year with the kids and jumping on and taking your turns and stuff, because it's just a nice, you know, and especially with that time of year, it's great weather. We keep our fingers crossed. We've lucked out and had some great weather over the event and everything. I want to remind everybody that's going to be taking place in October.
On the 19th and 20th, all day long, both days. That's Friday, Saturday. So right before Halloween, right in the middle of the fall feel. So, you know, we've had it at different days during certain times of the year, and it just seems to fit, you know, differently so it's not the same every year after year, the dates. But so we make sure we let people know that it's always happening right around the October month. And, you know, we got our date set. We're ready to go for this one.
Yeah, we got all kinds of entertainment coming out there. If you got kids, you definitely don't want to bring them over here. They're going to have it's nonstop, people. From time, I'd say, you say 10-ish, I say 9-ish, but by 10 o'clock, it is nonstop out there. Activity for the kids, for the families. I mean, when I say that, you got kids who can take the horse and buggy. You got entertainment. Put somebody on the stage, because we put up a big stage in there. So you got somebody on the stage all day long. We do it start from 10 o'clock, and we can go all the way until, like you said, when the sun goes down.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's looking for stuff to do with the kids, and this is a real memorable event for them. You know, there's smiles from ear to ears with the kids out here, and you know, it's for the kids, you know, but it's for the adults too. I mean, it's really a family event. I mean, the kids love it. The grandparents are out here with their kids. You know, everyone comes out and they just have a ball, and everybody's smiling, and it's really one of those memorable events. So if you haven't made one of our fall festivals, this is our 4th annual. You know, bring the kids out, and I promise you they'll go home with smiles, and you might even get them to bed early, because we'll wear them out.
He had to stop, couldn't get by it. I don't blame him. I always stop here. I'm telling you, this is Byler's barbecue. I love the ribs. I just call it the rib shop, because this guy has got the best ribs in town. You just got a pulled pork sandwich, man. I'm telling you, that looks great.
Yeah, I think ever since our first fall festival, which we do a live pig, you know, we do a pig roast out there, so we got the whole 9 yards, the real deal. And I think ever since then, everyone's been asking for the pulled pork, so Seth had to get it here year round. So you can get a pulled pork sandwich here from Byler's Barbecue, and then of course the fall festival. I mean, you can buy it to take home with you. They have containers, and you can eat it in. So yeah, definitely a great dinner plan for that weekend, the 19th and the 20th of October.
But I gotta brag about Seth real quick, because I'm telling you, when he came into the Newcastle Farmers Market, now he's in the Pennsylvania Dutch section that's closed on Sunday, so you want to come out here on Friday and Saturday. But when he came into the market here, and I came down and tried his ribs, folks, the ribs are the best. They're, as a Texas boy, I'm telling you, this guy does ribs, and he does it right. And then he's got a selection of sauces. His sauces, is that secret recipes? You know, kind of like the Colonel. Is that what they deal with? It's the gin and all. You know, Colonel Seth. That's what we're going to call him. But the sauces, I mean, to die for. Is you gob it on your sandwich there? All right. Getting ready, are you? No, I'm telling you. Don't forget, this is the Pennsylvania Dutch section of the Newcastle Farmers Market. It's open Friday, Saturday, and not Sunday, but the market is open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday 9 to 9, Sunday 10 to 6. It's here for you. The sandwiches, the pulled pork sandwiches, the barbecue ribs. But if I don't hit the Pennsylvania Dutch, a lot of people come here for one reason. This is the reason right here. This is all your meats. I don't care what you're looking for in meat. They've got it here, and it's all the way down. It doesn't get any better than this. It's fresh. It's fresh cut. If you want to cut the different sizes, the butcher's in the back. It's all here for you. They got it all wrapped up and everything. Got a poultry section, got dessert section. sections. When you come into the Pennsylvania Dutch section of Newcastle Farmers Market, anything you think of Pennsylvania Dutch, it's here.
Yeah, you know, they just expanded into a new poultry section, so they had to add more room for that selection of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, flavored sausage to take home. You know, they have everything you need, and they will cut to order for you, and you can call and pre-order. And really, this is a great place to do your weekly shopping for meats.
And we're wrapping everything up, and right outside that door, right down there, exit 3 is where the Fall Festival is going to take place, October
19th and 20th, and we will be looking for you. So we'll see you out here at the Fall Fest, and we'll see you at the market.
Till next time, from the market, Newcastle Farm Market, we'll see you at the market. Once again, we're located Route 13, 273, very easy to find. Have any problems? The phone number real quick, Greg.
328-4101. That's our office number. If you have any questions, you want to call us, we can give you numbers to any of the shops out here. So yeah, that's us.
I'm going back, get me a pulled pork sandwich. I'm getting hungry. We'll see you next week.